Hi guys, welcome back to Otter's RC Garage. We are back today at Finish Line RC, and we are racing IROC, and this is our third week for points out of the 7. So we got 4 more races after this until trophies are handed out. But today we're racing the IROC. We're going to be filming the IROC, and we got a mud boss out there as well running for points. So root us all good luck. So we got a couple of the IROC guys out here practicing right now. These are a couple of in the firefighter group. We got Buddha and Bill, Xavier, I remember, and then I believe Randy's the pink car there. I am horrible with name, guys, so I do want to apologize to any of the racers that I do get their names wrong. I am sorry. I do try my best. Some good laps. Let's get Zane out there. Alright. Well, we tried to get some footage on top of the car, but it did throw the weight of the car off quite a lot. Made it really hard for Zane to keep up with the other guys. And we'll throw some of that footage in though. I thought it was pretty cool. So we're off to prep for our first heat races, and we'll see you guys when that shows up. Alright, we got some guys out here practicing before heat number 2 for IROC. First heat already ran. We had one top guy run 50 laps in that race. I believe that was Greg. So that's what these guys are aiming for, is to beat that 50 lap mark. We got out here Rick in the orange and black. We got Dave Brown in the white and purple in front of them. We got Gavin here in the white and orange. Bill in the all yellow fluorescent car. And we got Mad Dog here in the Mountain Dew white and green. Alright, roll them out. Race is live. Hey, Rick's motor, he just changed it out for a new one that we water broke in, but to be honest, it does sound a bit loud. I'm not sure if he got the gear mesh set a little loose, but I guess we'll find out if it strips, huh? We got Dave hunting him down. Oh, Mad Dog bouncing off the inside of the corner, going to the outside. Giving Rick the line. And Rick's going to pull away. We got Dave right on his tail, making his way past Mad Dog as well. See, oh, Dave is getting into it with Bill, unfortunately, in the corner. Dave's flipped up and over and going. And Bill's going now as well. Did give Rick a good lap. Whoop. Almost tapping Bill there. Well, we got Gavin out front here in this orange and white. He's sitting all by himself, pretty good. Nice spot to be. Got Rick dealing with traffic and Mad Dog behind him, hunting down his bumper. Ooh, good clean pass by Mad Dog. Rick went wide there on accident. Mad Dog took advantage of it. So right now, as we're sitting, we got Gavin out in front in the orange and white. Rick sitting in 2, and Mad Dog in the Mountain Dew car here. Ooh. Just had Gavin roll Bill there. Bill's flipped over. He's good to go. Rick's got some space here to run. Just puts down some good clean laps. Got Gavin hunting down. See if Rick can hold him off. Ooh, Rick going to the outside wall. Unfortunately, that slowed him up quite a bit. Gave Gavin the room he needed to pass. Gavin right now has a fast lap, 5.3. Yeah, we are definitely going to have to take a look at Rick's car here in the pit time, see what's going on with that. I wonder if he set it too tight. It hasn't stripped itself yet. If it was too loose, I imagine it would have stripped itself by now. Too tight, I'm guessing it just creating heat. Ooh, good checkup for Bill there. Oh, took it too soon there and gave Bill the position back. There we go. Good driving there. Nice pass on the inside. Ooh, Brown and Bill getting into it here on the straightaway. Brown giving away. And taking that position right back. Good clean pass. Still got Gavin here out front. I think they said he's on a 53 lap pace. And Dave and Rick both on a 51 lap pace. So they're all going to be moving up and bumping that 50 lap Greg from the last race down a bit. I think Greg's still going to hold on to a top 5 spot yet. I think the other two are still sitting below that 50 lap pace. Whoop. See, we got Bill here and Rick. Ah, there we go. Good. A little bumping, but clean pass. Ooh. Got everybody grouped up now. Rick in the pack. Dave right behind him. Mad Dog right behind Dave. Gavin there, our leader, and Bill to round it out. Everyone doing about the same pace right now, racing with each other. Ooh, is Brown going to make a move? Oh, unfortunately makes the move, but takes both out, Rick and him. Leaves Gavin and Mad Dog racing. Gavin's still holding first place, I think. Ooh. See, ooh, good clean corner there. They were right next to each other. I don't think they touched, but they might have been about half an inch from each other. Dave having some traction rolling issues going on. Ooh, Mad Dog gap in the back. Thankfully, neither one of them got rolled. Ooh, Dave unfortunately traction rolling. I'm getting straightened out. Rick's been doing pretty good staying out here in the middle of nowhere. Just running clean laps. Ooh, as I say that, disaster strikes. Thankfully we landed on our lid, or on our wheels rather. It is going to cost us some. Curious now to see if Rick is still on a 50 lap pace or higher. That might have cost him. Ooh, cutting way inside trying to avoid Bill. And that's the race. And Rick's done, Mad Dog done, Bill done. Everyone's finished up. Gavin's going to take that. Good job driving. And here we got Zane coming out for next heat. All right. Third heat, not C guys yet, because we haven't done any sorts. We got Zane, of course, out here. We got Mark right in front of him. We got in the red car in front of Mark, Kevin. We got Dick here in the Napa truck. And we got Wally. He's got a new body. He's running this Silver Bullet Coolers Light car.
Yeah, I don't know how to get it out. Nope, I'll do it. We'll get that after.
Oh, Dick getting called out for having reverse.
I can do it right.
We'll take care of it next time.
I can do it right now if somebody hands it to me.
All right, we got Dick sorted out there. We got his ESC changed to race mode, so there's no reverse. There's one rule on the racetrack. There we go, we're racing. Oops, Zane making a good clean pass there, waiting for someone to mess up. Perfect. He has got his controller turned up now to 100% for throttle. So let's see if we can make some good clean moves. Nice pass there on Wally. Taking advantage of Wally going a little wide in the corner. Ooh, close to the inside there on the back stretch. That did send him wide. Let's see, oop. Makes the cut in on Mark. Unfortunately, Mark getting onto the inside of him and rolling as well. Mark got the best out of that. Zane unfortunately on the inside. And there we go. Track's definitely a bit slippery today. So I know guys are sliding a bit more than what we're used to. Not sure what's going on with that. Probably just the fact we don't got tired oak down. Woo! Right now we got Zane sitting fourth. I think it was because of that roll, unfortunately. Ooh, Zane unfortunately hitting the inside there and it took him way outside. But it did let the group go by. Alright, some good clean laps. We're out in the middle of nowhere, so no traffic around. He can definitely do some clean laps then. I know once he gets around some people, it's the whole dodging that's been sort of messing him up. He always tries to dodge and go to the inside, which then sets him up wrong for the next turn. Ooh, some two-wheel in there, but saved it. Oh, Kevin giving Zane the bum. Upset. Oh, and we got Mark upside down on the back stretch. Mark's cleaned up. Zane's cleaned up. Well, sort of cleaned up. There we go. Now we're back into it. Kevin being a very good sportsman, waiting a very long time for Zane to get cleaned up. I know that's definitely going to probably take Kevin off of a top qualifying pace, but he's still got 2 more heats to make that up. Might give Zach a chance to sit number 1 for a chance for a little while. Zane getting, ooh, good driving Zane. Had pressure on the back the whole straightaway and was able to drive through it. Ooh, Wally giving Zane some pressure and Zane going to the outside a little bit. There we go, back into it. Good driving, good corner there. Trying to keep Mark off of him. Ooh, Zane Mark tapping again. Zane unfortunately getting the worst of that again. Oh, we got Dick bouncing off the inside of the corner. There we go. Everyone back into it. Oh, Mark unfortunately taking the corner to the inside a bit too much and caused him to traction roll. Oh man, got Dick taking out. Dick unfortunately taking out Kevin. He did wait up for Kevin. Good sportsmanship there. Dick's car now, he said, I guess it's biting ever since we put it into race mode, so he's having some traction roll issues he wasn't having before. So I don't know if race mode gives you a bit more forward or what, but maybe he might be carrying a little more corners in the seed than what he was before. There we go, Zane running some good clean laps out in there in the open. We got Wally here trying to chase him down. Zane unfortunately been into a lot of accidents this race, so I don't think this is going to be his best race as far as laps today. But we do got 2 more heats to clean it all up, of course. There we go. Oh, got Wally smacking the outside wall, sort of giving Zane a little bit of space. We're on to the final minute of this race. Kevin shooting by Zane there. Oh, and then Zane unfortunately takes him out, but also ends up taking himself out. Oh, Dick unfortunately running into the marshal and pulling himself up on the side. We're cleaned up. And Zane was just trying to make sure he got to the inside and not mess up Kevin's line, but jumped the barrier instead and ended up spearing Kevin, unfortunately. But we're back into it. Oh, Wally getting to the inside corner of Zane there. But he was pretty boxed in on that corner. He had 2 other cars around. That was just an unfortunate race mistake. There we go. Kevin, I believe, still... Kevin hunting down Zane.
I can't fucking tell. Hey, I got it.
There we go. Time clock has expired. I think Zane does got 1 more pass. There we go. Good deal. Across that line just in time to get that extra lap. Kevin is going to take the win on that one, even though he did get a couple of bumps and bruises. So let's see how many laps we got, and we'll see how the sorts end up for the second heats. Alright, so for this second heat, we're going to change things up a little bit. I'm going to film Rick in the Mud Boss instead of his IROC race. And this is Rick here in the 76. We got Chad, owner of Finish Line here, racing in the 55. And we got Dave Hoagland in the 88. Dave's a real fast guy. He's the one to beat in this class right now. Chad's just as fast. Rick's still trying to figure out his race line. He has made a lot of big improvements. So I think we finally got the motor situation figured out. He's definitely fast on the straightaway, and he's definitely running cool. I think we're up to about 150 max after a big long race. So we ain't too worried about that anymore. Now it is definitely all down to the steering and figuring out his race line around the track. He has a couple laps where he's just really good. Ooh, bump to the outside there a little bit. Back into it. So we do also have Jeff racing Mud Boss today. He did not come out for this race, so I'm not sure if there's something wrong with his car or what. So as you can see on Rick's car, that we do got black rims and white rims. That is two different types of traction compound. Or not compound necessarily, but different stiffness of the foam tire. There's no real reason why we're running the whites on the back and the blacks on the front necessarily. The blacks, I think, are a little bit stiffer. But they are already wore in and coned, so that's why he's kept those on the front. The rears, he keeps tapping the wall, unfortunately, and chipping some foam out. But now he's got these white ones. They are a bit softer. And it does seem to help him get the grip out of the corner and get a good full shot. But there again, too, it's just a matter of making that corner. We are working on maybe adding a little bit of drag brake. Help sort of throw the car around. But a lot of it is just getting that rhythm and running that same exact line. But so these things are running a low center gravity flash chassis. You are allowed to run like RPM arms, no aluminum. You can run the aluminum shock caps on the top, the shocks. That's about it. I guess we do have the aluminum steering linkages in there as well. Ooh, that was a hard hit. Hopefully that didn't damage those new tires. Ooh, Dave giving Rick a little bump. Rick almost returned the favor. Chad bumping the inside there, giving Rick a little bit of space. So you can get into a groove like this when he's with the other guys and sort of stay on pace. And then he falls back from them or whatever, sort of loses that groove. And it's also definitely a big challenge going from something this fast and then going to the slower IROCs and then going back to high grip Mud Boss and going back to the slow, low grip. But he's getting it figured out. Dave here, fast guy. Dave definitely likes to run that inside line if he can. As I say that, he goes big and wide. Trying to make a pass to Rick here. There we go. Good clean pass. Whoop. Rick going a little bit outside. Thankfully didn't mess up Dave's line at all. Back to Rick here. Chad's catching up with him. Oh, Rick unfortunately tapping that inside and rolling. 10 to go. And there's the buzzer. Rick's going to take third on that. Dave took first. And Chad here taking second. So here we are for the first round of IROC racing. Zane's in that with Dick and Randy and a few of the other guys here. Let's get them all rolled out.
Go ahead and roll out, guys. Here we go.
All right, here we go for first heat of IROC or second heat, first round of IROC. Oh, we already got an accident with Aiden, Zane, Dick, and Trevor. Oh, I think we're just gonna restart this. Yeah, we're just false starting that one.
You guys are making those one work way too hard. All right. Once again, spread yourself out, and then we'll get this one going.
race. And we got Zane, of course, in this. We got Aiden here following behind Zane. We got Randy in the pink car, and I think another Randy here. We got the Destroyer in the red. We got Trevor here in the 118, unfortunately rolling. And here's Zane coming through, everything nice and clean. Well, see, Zane should be able to, as long as he can hold on to things and stay out of wrecks, he should be able to lead this race. Him and Aiden are probably going to be the two going for first. As far as laps are concerned, though, the Destroyer is leading the group with laps. Zane turned the same laps, just a few seconds slower. There we go. Like I told Zane, today's going to be a day of patience. There we go. Aiden checking it. Oh, that wasn't Aiden. That was Randy. But Zane cleaned up. We're on our lids and racing. This does get pretty messy when we have this amount of cars out here. I think we do got one car that is broke, but he is still racing. What didn't catch out? Oh, it's Dick here. Dick's left inside is way leaning in. Aiden, unfortunately, there just rolled Randy here on the front stretch. Ooh, Zane bouncing the inside. There we go. Good clean pass there. And he's off to the races again. Well, I think Randy's broken. See his car sitting off to the side there. That'll knock out one. I think we took Dick's car off the track as well, so that's 2 cars off the track. We're down to 5 of them now. Started with 7 out on the track. Zane looking to move up to 11th overall. He was sitting, I believe, down at about 15th, so that's 4 positions moving up. Good driving out of Zane. So he turned 45 on his last race. If he can get 1 or 2 laps, that should move him up quite a bit. Oh, big wreck here on the front stretch. We got Zane and Aiden racing each other. Hear him talking a little bit of trash up there in the box. Oh, Zane unfortunately getting it. Oh, let's get him here real quick. There we go, he's back in. All right, sometimes we gotta rescue the day. Try to stay out of it since I'm not actually racing. We do got marshals that are in there for that reason. Unfortunately, Zane and Aiden were racing, and Grandpa Destroyer was right in front of them, and Zane took the mess of that. But it's all good. We're all cleaned up. Destroyer actually got ejected out of the racetrack there. Thankfully, my lovely girlfriend Sherry cleaned up his mess. Put him back on the track. Zane here, he was leading. I'm not sure if he's still holding the lead. That might have cost him a couple laps, though. I don't know if he's going to still hold on to 11th overall. But he is driving great today. Oop. A little tap on the outside wall. It's better than the inside wall, I guess. Aiden is moved up to the first with Zane down to 2nd place. I have a feeling that accident was what did it there. That's probably Aiden's pass that put him into 1st place. Got them racing down the front stretch. Oh, both of them getting into it. There we go. Back to racing. I think they got flipped about the same spot. They're both in the same position here yet again, and I don't think either one of them moved up too much. Good driving there by Zane, just running his line. Ooh, Aiden had to check up a little bit. Zane got a little lucky going wide. Everyone stopped in 3 and 4s. Oh, Zane taking that out now, unfortunately. There we go, all cleaned up. Yeah, that's where it's very important to listen to the announcer when he's saying high in 3 and 4, or at least be watching ahead of you on the track and making sure that you can see what's coming. Because yeah, he unfortunately just dive bombed his line, and there was everybody stopped. Whoop. Trevor unfortunately flipping around there. There we go, good check up from Zane and cut to the inside. Whoa! We got Trevor getting into Destroyer, and then getting into one of the Randys, I believe. Cleaned up. Zane done. Trevor done. Destroyer done. Aiden done. Randy still done. Everyone's done.
The race is completed.
I think Zane might have moved up on that. One of them, I believe, Zane or Aiden, moved up to 10th overall. Let's see how Zane did.
The Destroyer.
All right, here we are in the second heat of our second round, third heat of IROC. We got back to 4 rounds of IROC. 3 was just too many, having 7 cars in each group. So we got Zane out here, we got Xavier out here in the clear body, we got Kirk in the silver, Destroyer there in the red car, and Bill here in the fluorescent blue. Alright, there we go. Zane's going to start off in the second place spot, which we'll figure out where they're at after a couple laps because it goes off of your own time. Oh, we got Xavier here in the center, and he's back out. Zane hunting him down. Zane taking him pretty wide. Oh, we got Destroyer over on his lip, and he's up and going. Zane, oh man, we got Bill and Kirk. Zane here coming around. Whoa, Zane unfortunately taking it way too soon. There we go. That was quite a jump. There we go, back into it. Zane second. Oh, there we go. Oh, Bill on his lid. Xavier here and Zane battling for first and second. Xavier is in first. There he goes, sneaking by Zane. Ooh, Zane there again, taking to the inside a little too early. There we go. Back into our zone. And he's got Kirk on his tail, and oh, Destroyer going around on the outside. He's on his lid. There we go. Cleaned up. Xavier's still leading us around. They're saying he might be bumped up to 10th overall. Zane's still sitting in the second place. I'm sure he's doing better. They haven't said if he's doing a better pace. He was sitting at 47 after that last heat race. I know clean up a couple of those accidents, he might be up to a 49 pace. Oh, Bill unfortunately on his lid there again. I think he just traction rolled. Nobody caused that. Oh, Zane is moved down to third. Like I said, actually it's Rick running Kirk's car. So Rick, he's moved up to a second place now in that silver car. Oh, Destroyer going on his end. Zane tapping the inside of that corner. Cleaned up. Whoa, traction roll. Saved it. And back going. Fortunately, it did slow him down quite a bit. Put him right square towards the wall. Oh, that hurt. Coming out of 4, Destroyer was sideways. Fortunately, that wasn't called out yet, and Zane got wrapped right up into it. A little frustrating when that happens, but it's part of racing. I think we are going to have to get him some new tires. I did swap out the outside rear tire because it was pretty wore out, and we had one that was a little bit better. I think it is about time for new tires for Zane's. Starting to get tail happy, even with that tire put on. It was really tail happy that first race. There we go, some good clean racing. I haven't heard anybody bumping. As I say that, Destroyer taps the inside of the turn, but nothing bad. We had Xavier there bouncing off the outside wall, but no one on their lid. Everybody clean and running. Destroyer keeping pace with Zane pretty well, and Zane keeping pace with Bill. Ooh, Zane, I think, closing up some. Yep, closed up a little bit of room there. Bill rolled and Destroyer rolled, and he was able to sneak past both of them. So we got Xavier out front, Rich, and then Zane. Zane is running a 49 lap pace, so he is improved 2 laps on his pace. As long as he can keep this up and stay clean. We got a minute left about. Oh, we got Destroyer on his lid on the back stretch. Zane trying to hunt Bill down here. Oop, a little bump. Clean pass. Bill unfortunately getting into it with the Marshall there. Oop, we got all 3 cars down here bumping. Everybody turned in early, I guess, on that lap. But nobody went on their lids. It's all still clean and running.
10 seconds to go.
10 seconds to go. Got Bill cleaned up. See if Zane can make it through. Yep, he's going to make it past Destroyer there. Pretty nice and clean. That's the time. Zane done. I think he did improve himself to a 49 lap pace. Good job, Zane. Even though he took 3rd, he did really good. That's the best he's ever ran. All right, in the B group, we got Aiden here. We got Wally. We got Dave. We got Rick. And we got Greg. Right now, Greg is the fast guy. Rick's sitting in 2nd for this class, the B group. Currently, at least. Ooh. I believe they're both sitting at 51 laps. Zane just turned a 49 lap that last race. So, like I said, he just did the best race he's ever done. So, super proud of Zane. He's real hard on himself. He's upset he got 3rd, but like I said, super proud of Zane. We got Rick here leading the group, though. Ooh. Greg almost getting him. Unfortunately, that was Aiden rolling. Everybody, I think, turned in early on that one, getting real anxious. Everybody here is real competitive. This is a really good group of racers, I think. Probably one of the cleanest group of guys, besides A Sword, of course. Ooh, as I say that, Wally unfortunately hits hard on the inside, too, and goes to the outside. Rick putting a little bit of a gap there on Dave now. See if he can catch back up to Greg. Greg bounced off that outside wall, which definitely slowed him down a little bit. Ooh, Rick outside wall again. Back into it, didn't seem to slow him up too much. Good clean lines. Oh, we got Aiden over on his lid. He's back going. Greg unfortunately running into Marshall's foot. That looked like it hurt. Gives Rick a chance though to get right back onto Greg's bumper. So right now Greg's sitting in 1st. Wally's sitting in 2nd. Rick in 3rd. Not sure what's going on there with Rick's car. It dove to the outside. I know he did increase the gearing on his, which I told him might end up burning his motor up. But I honestly don't think it's helped too much as far as lap times. I am interested to see after this. We can check on the race results afterwards live and see if you guys ever want to check on Saturdays on live.rc.net, I believe is the website. And if you look up Finish Line, you can find live results as the races are going on. You start racing at noon. They do, I believe, also have a live cam that feeds from the announcer box. Rick here doing some clean runs, trying to stay in front of Dave.
3 down, 2 to go.
And Dave not letting him up at all. Greg's doing great. He's about to move himself up to a 6th place run as long as he can keep up what he's doing. 6th place overall, which would actually, I think, bump him back into the A group. Wally's looking to move up to 9th overall, which would keep him in this group, but move him up a spot, I believe. Rick, I think, sitting in the same spot as what he's always been, unfortunately. Ooh, Aiden, Greg. Greg taking the worst of that. Wow. There we go, he's back into it. Unfortunately, Aiden and Greg got bumping there, and Greg shot off to the off-road course. Aiden here, he's got the dark body. He thought he could put some white tape on there and make his car a little more visible so people don't run into him as much or not see that he's there. I think it has helped out some. At this point, I think it's down to just his driving. Very talented, just needs to keep it very consistent, and he'd be up there in the A group with his dad. Everyone grouped up here. Rick out on his own, hopefully just putting down some clean, good lap times, making up some time lost. I believe we're still sitting with Greg out front unless he lost a position due to that off-road incident. After that, it would be Wally. And once Wally's taken over the spot, it does sound like Greg's body's rubbing a little bit now. I don't know if he damaged a shock going off-road like that. Ooh, Aiden, unfortunately, getting into the front there of Rick on the last lap. Unfortunate. Yeah, Aiden went two-wheeling and Rick came right into the back of him. So I believe we took third on that. I don't think we improved on laps any, so I think we'll be starting in the C group and in the B group. We'll see how they all sort out. All right, we got Zane here leading C main off. We're just doing 3 mains. We got Zane out front, Randy in the second, and then we got Dick in the 3, Bill in the 4, Trevor in the 5, Destroyer in the 6, and Randy Steele in the 7. So we got 7 cars out here. It's going to be a pretty interesting race, I think. We got about 6, 7 marshals out here, so we'll have Zane lead it around and start the race off.
Here we go.
And it's live. Zane's off racing, leading the pack. Let's see if he can stay up front. We got Bill already over. Oh, we got Trevor over. Zane's doing pretty good here, holding out first place. Got Bill wrecking there. Destroyer giving Zane a little bump. No harm, no foul there. There we go. He's doing good driving. I think he's just trying to stay out of traffic, being nice and patient. We got Zane out front, Dick in second in the Napa car. Ooh, Zane unfortunately getting into some traffic there. Thankfully stayed on his lid. There we go, getting past everybody. And there we are. Good driving. He's trying to catch up here, I think, to second place. Ooh, just missing Trevor there. Good driving from Zane. Showing him how it's done. Oh, we got 2 over on 2. Announcer giving a shout out to Zane for some good driving. Proud moment there. Oh, Destroyer going right in front of him. Good duck on Zane. Oh, we got Bill on 2. He's cleaned up. Oh, Zane trying to avoid everything. Going to the outside. We're back into it. And he's back onto it, doing great. Ooh, Dick going up and over. That's going to end up putting Zane one full lap ahead. Good job, Zane, giving him some breathing space. A little bit of breathing room there. He's out in his own race. Good job, going job. Oh, we got Bill upside down. He's put back into it. Zane hoping to get the bump up into the B main. We got 44 laps to go, 43 now as he crosses that. Good driving, Zane. They did just say he does have a full lap on the field. I think not sure who's sitting in second place at the moment. We got a couple people rolling. Everyone's cleaned up though. Everyone on their wheels at the moment. Well, we got Trevor and Randy getting into a bump and rub there. Oh, Bill and Randy and Trevor all upside down. Zane thankfully was able to make it through that clean. Good driving from Zane, chasing down second place guy again. Made it through, bumped some, but he made it through and was able to put another lap up on the track. Good job, Zane. Good driving. Showing everybody he does belong in the B group. Let's get the heck out of this C group. A lot of wrecks going on. Trevor there getting cleaned up. Bill again on his lid. Oh, Zane unfortunately getting into that. But he did stay on his wheels. Oh, good job, Zane, waiting up, even though he is the leader. Oop, Trevor going. Checked up for Bill there. He did get into the corner. Oop, Bill rolling himself there, unfortunately. I think, though, we are still sitting in first. He did have about a lap, 2 laps up on the track, so whoop, and there he is. Back. Wow. Whole bunch of bumping. Cleaned up. Let's see if he can make some clean moves. He is in the middle of everything right now. Whoop. Trevor going up and over behind him, so he's got no pressure on from the backside. Whoop. Giving him a little bit of a bump, but everything's clean. We had Dick roll on 2, unfortunately, and made it around him. Wow. I'm not sure what happened there, but we had one car going up and over, destroyer going into the pit, so we're good to go there, I think. Zane's still leading the pack. Awesome job, Zane. Good driving. Randy getting into the back wall there, giving Zane some room. Not sure if it was on purpose, but we got Bill here in the center. I think he's wrecked and calling it. Zane taking the outside line, getting into the wall a little bit, trying to stay away from Randy. Whoop, I got Trevor here. Let's get him rolled. All right. Cleared up. 9 laps to go. Zane, 2 laps up on the field. Good job, Zane. Whoa, whoa, whoa. There we go. Drove out and around it. Good deal, good deal. I'm not sure what all the placing is, but I know Zane is sitting first. I think everybody else is sort of on their own laps. Everyone's had quite a race. Whoa, Randy getting in the back of Zane there, but Zane making it out in front clean. Good running from Zane. Only got to be a couple few left now. Oh, ducking to the inside. Good driving, Zane. Good driving. All right, white flag for Zane. Last lap, destroyer going to the outside. Trevor here on the inside. And Zane does it. Good job, Zane. We are heading into the B group with Papa. So let's see if Zane can beat Rick in the main race. All right, we're lining up here for the B group, B main set. I think it's 75 laps. We got Wally out in front, Xavier in 2, Rick in 3, Brandon in 4, Aiden in 5, Dave in 6, Rick again in 7th, and Zane in 8. So yes, we do have 8 cars out here for a main. So patience is definitely going to be a key thing here. I really hope Zane can do it. I really hope Rick can hold his spot. And let's see if we can do this. All right, parade lap. See if we can keep them in line.
Okay, here we go.
Looks pretty good. And we're off. Zane making one good pass. See if he can hold it. Rick's still holding on to 3rd place. Got Wally and Xavier fighting for 1st and 2nd. Rick the 3. Everybody on the lead lap yet. Some pretty exciting racing here. Ooh, Rick taking over 2nd place. Xavier taking 1st place. Something happened there with Wally. Oh, Wally on his lid. Aiden on his lid. Zane, oh, getting pushed down the front stretch, but he made it back up, and we're going. I'm not sure where everyone ended up on that whole mess, but I think Zane did move up a couple of paces. I think Rick somehow moved back down. I did challenge Zane to beat Rick. See if he can beat his grandpa. So Zane right now is sitting second from the bottom, so he has moved it up some. Ooh, 2 going up and over there. That was Aiden and Rick. Ooh, we got Rick and Dave getting into it. Rick in the center. Zane doing a good job being patient, just driving out and around everything. I think that might have helped move him up some. Oh, Dave giving Brandon the bump on 2. We're all cleaned up and racing. Say 8 cars out here, ends up being quite a group. But no matter what, you're always near somebody. Zane is up to the 3rd place. Good driving. We got Xavier up in 1st. Dave in 2nd. Ooh, Zane giving Dave the bump. There we go. Zane waiting up on Dave. They're just constantly in each other. There we go. Giving him position back. The announcer said it wasn't his fault, but he's being sportsmanlike. There we go. Well, that might have hurt Zane and Dave. They were sitting 2 and 3. 31 to go. Xavier first. Brandon second. Oh, yep. Zane and Dave, unfortunately, that took them down place. But I think everybody's within 1 or 2 laps. So really, it's just a matter of keeping it clean, keeping yourself out of these wrecks, and you're going to move up. Like I said, Zane got up to 3rd place there. Oh, we got Xavier leader over on the back stretch. Didn't see what exactly happened there. Got Zane chasing Randy. Oh, Zane unfortunately taking them out again. There we go. Zane's trying to be really clean, but like I said, with 8 cars out here, everybody ends up bumping into somebody. I do want to say I think Zane is the only one that's checked up for any of his mistakes, though. Nobody else is checked up. So good sportsmanship on Zane. Proud on that. Ooh, unfortunate run there. All right, we got her cleaned up and back in the race line. There we go. Zane and Brent going by. Oop, Rick going by. Oop, we got Rick over. We got Brandon over. Zane, I think, might have gained a position there. Oh, Zane and Papa getting into it. Both of them going up and over. I think they were both just trying to tuck the inside of that wreck, and neither of them had anywhere to go. Oh, Rick giving Zane the bump. There we go. Rick did get the weight up on that. He was a little impatient, but we'll call it a weight up. Zane, unfortunately, whoa, down, but there we go. He's getting a little upset. Whoop, Wally up and over. There we go. Zane's out in the clear. Let's hope he stays out there in clear. Give him a couple laps to get his confidence back up. Oh, Xavier going up and over. Let's see, he's cleaned up. But Brandon, someone getting into Xavier there. Rick doing good lines here. I think he's in 2nd place. Yep, Aiden in front. Rick right here in the 2, trying to get him. Oh, and I think Rick making the pass now. I'm not sure how many laps Aiden is up on him, but Rick did get the line on him. Here's Zane coming on. 6 to go. Ooh, Zane runs really good there. Staying just out of, oh, there we go, Dave's cleaned up. Zane making a little bit of a gap there on Rick. Oh, unfortunately, traction rolling. There we go. Aiden back in front, 2 laps to go. Oh, Xavier out in front. Sorry, guys, I'm not sure. There we go, across the line. Not sure who won that one. Everyone finished. Xavier ends up winning that and taking the bump up to the main. Good driving, everybody. So that's going to be it for us today. Unfortunately, we did not make it into the A-Main. Rick did take second. Zane made all the way up to third in that race, so he did excellent, I think. But that's going to be it. So make sure you guys like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys next week.